know what really shapes your portfolio performance? It's not the market, not the news. It's your own psychology. With markets swinging and inflation rising, it's normal to feel confused. Should I invest now or wait? Should I stop my SIPs? Should I book profits? Let's be real. Investing isn't just about numbers, it's emotional. So in this video, let's talk about 5 investor mindsets from the book The Art of Execution by Lee Freeman Shore, and how they silently decide whether you will succeed or struggle as an investor. By the end, you will know which investor tribe you belong to and how to level up. Hi there, welcome to holisticinvestment.in, where we simplify the world of personal finance for individual investors like you. Ever watched a rabbit freeze in the headlights? That's exactly what some investors do when their investments turn red. They freeze. They hold on to a losing fund hoping it will bounce back. Because, well, I have already put so much into it. It has to recover someday, right? Wrong. Example, imagine someone invests in Nippon India Pharma Fund during a healthcare boom. Then the sector slows down. Years go by, underperformance continues, but the investor clings to it saying just a little more time, it will recover. They don't rebalance, they don't exit, and the loss deepens. So the lesson is doing nothing can sometimes be the worst investment decision. Now meet the assassin. Cold, calculated discipline. They don't get emotional when a fund underperformance. They set a strict rule like if it drops 20%, I am out, and they stick to it. For example, let's say you invest in ICICI Prudential Commodities Fund. You expect a commodity rally, but 6 months in it drops 20%. An assassin would have already exited at the 15% mark and shifted the capital to say SBI Blue Chip Fund. They don't wait and hope, they protect capital. They cut losers fast so they can fund their winners. And now we have hunters. Hunters are bold. They don't run when the market dips, they pounce. So if their investment drops but their conviction is still strong, they buy more. They average down and increase allocation when others are running away. Example, you have been doing XIPs in Kotak Emerging Equity Fund, a mid-cap fund. Then comes a correction, your 1-year return is 10%. Instead of panicking, you say mid-cap growth is still solid, so I am going to be doubling down, and you increase your SIP. Why? Because you know the market is giving you a discount. So hunters win only if they have strong research and even stronger conviction. Now let's talk about the raider. This investor grabs gains quickly, sometimes too quickly. You know the type. The moment they say a 10% or 12% return, they hit redeem, thinking better to take profit now than regret later. But here's the problem. They sell their winners before the real compounding even begins. For example, you invest in Canara Robeco Flexi Cap Fund. It gives you a 12% return in just 10 months. You panic and exit thinking a crash is around the corner. But had you held on for 3 years, you could have earned 45 to 60% in compounded gains. So the lesson here is don't let short-term fear rob you of long-term rewards. Finally, we have the connoisseur. They play the long game. They are not shaken by red numbers or market noise. They invest with conviction and stay invested. Even if 60% of their picks fail, they still come out ahead because the few that work, they let them run. Example, let's say you have been doing SIPs in Parag Parikh Flexi Cap Fund for 5 years. They were corrections, volatility, media panic, but you didn't flinch. Today, your patience has paid off and your long-term returns are solid and your goals are closer. So connoisseurs prove that patience and quality are unbeatable in wealth creation. So what is the final takeaway from this video? Every investor tribe has its own biases. The rabbit falls for the sunk cost fallacy, the raider acts out of fear, and the hunter might suffer from confirmation bias. The assassin walks the line between discipline and being too trigger happy. So recognizing these mental traps is your first step to mastering them. So be honest with yourself. Are you selling too soon, holding on too long, or chasing every market trend without a clear plan? So now comes the real question. Which tribe do you belong to? Are you stuck like a rabbit, sharp like an assassin, bold like a hunter, too cautious like a raider, or patient like a connoisseur? The key is to match your personality with your investing strategy, because the market rewards consistency, not constant switching. Look, your investments can only grow if your mindset grows first. So, whether you're cutting losses or letting profits ride, remember this: your psychology is your portfolio's best friend or its biggest enemy. And if you're unsure which strategy suits you best, don't guess. Book a free consultation with a certified financial planner. The link is right in the description. So, a CFP can help you figure out your investor personality and guide you to a strategy that actually works for you. Like this video if it opened your eyes, and share it with a friend who's constantly chasing the market. And don't forget to subscribe for more grounded, real world investing advice every week. So until next time, thank you for watching.
You can definitely check out the blog post we have posted on our website through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.